Welcome to this episode of Shift. I'm your host, Palmonia Gordon. Thank you for joining us today. Today, we just want to talk about living life fully. And I have a guest with me here, as you can see. Her name is Michelle, and we're going to chat a little bit later. And why I chose the topic living life fully is that Michelle, by some people's standard, would be disabled, and she's not able to do what many of us take for granted on a day-to-day. Like, just for us meeting here, half an hour ago I spoke with her. I gave her directions where we're going to meet, and she sent me a text. She goes, you know what, can you just call and confirm where it is we're supposed to meet, because I have already forgotten the address. And as you know, Shift is simply helping individuals find their true passion, and I'm so proud of Michelle because I've been watching her grow for the last year. She's one of my newest members in Toastmasters, and I see her stand up and give her speech, and just the growth that she's experiencing because, one, she's determined. Two, she has a network of people around her that is helping her to accomplish her goals. And three, she's shifting. It's just doing the simple little things day by day that becomes a win. And so that's a little bit about Michelle, having to struggle through. We have her speech here written, but we're going to chat for a little bit. If she wants to get it, she's welcome to go by it. But it's more just for all my Shift Nation people that are out there and you're struggling. You get up days and you're thinking, oh my goodness, it's a horrible day. I'm not going to make it. But here is Michelle. And last night I did a Facebook Live, and one of the things I said to people, my message was, when you get up in the morning, you open your eyes and you go, thank you. Just be grateful. And before you go to bed at night, just say thank you. Being grateful that you've gone through the day, you've gone through so much, and you're still here. So with that, here is Michelle, who is living life fully and refuse to take no for an excuse. Michelle, welcome to Shift.
Thank you, Palmonia. Good afternoon.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, I know you're soft-spoken, but you may have to speak up a little bit.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am here with Palmonia, as she was saying, to talk and share of my life with epilepsy, and that people can do basic things that others do, even when people say that they cannot do this due to whatever their disability is.
So give us some of the basic things, because I know you have some stuff that you're passionate about. What are some of the basic things that you do?
I go outside in the community. I go to the gym. I do paper route. I do sewing class, and I love to knit. Those are just some of my many hobbies that I love to do regularly.
Okay. And this morning, we kind of had to regroup in terms of meeting. What were you going to do this morning? What have you started doing recently that you never thought would probably be a possibility for you? What have you been doing recently? You're doing a workshop and...
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I would have gone to my community living Toronto facility. It's an 8-week workshop program where I do professional cleaning, boardroom, kitchen, washrooms, cafeteria. But today was actually my day off. because next month we will have a full day of first aid and CPR, so I would have probably gone to the gym or something that I usually do and then gone home. Otherwise, like yesterday and like tomorrow, I'll be going back to my workshop.
So Michelle has herself immersed in activities, and activity that has people around her that understand that she has challenges. My dad grew up having epilepsy, and I'm sure maybe now we know that that's the medical name. We used to just call it fits, where something would happen and they would just pass out and be convulsing on the ground. I know one of my sister has it as well, and if it gets really bad, they go into like a coma, and they have to be medically shocked, like jerked, electric shock to awaken them. And in your speech that you sent, Michelle, what did you say you found to be one of the best control for your epilepsy?
Well, I found that growing up, I used to always go lay down when I was feeling the sign of a seizure to prevent it. And as I got older, I got more determined, as I found that was one of the ways I was able to control it myself. And now that I think back, I don't regret that skill, because if I didn't learn that skill, I would have had a challenge controlling them even myself until the day of my brain surgery in March of 2015.
So, listening to your body, did you hear what Michelle said? Learning to listen to her body was a skill she had to develop. She could feel when she was gonna go into a seizure, to be able to say, oh, my body needs to rest. I need to go and lay down. And it's important that we have mental triggers that will let us know when you are at your limit. I know for myself, years ago, my mom told me a story that became my trigger. And she told about the lady that got so sick and she passed out, and the doctor said if she had stopped to rest. And every time I'm going and that story pops in my head, that's my trigger. Shut down. So I'm going to encourage us to listen to our bodies. If you've never paid attention before, start paying attention. What are the things that are triggering you? What are the preventative that you could do? Michelle simply slows down, take a nap, lay down. So epilepsy is the seizures in the brain, right?
Yeah.
And how would you say after having your surgery, what the changes that you have experienced?
Well, since then I've not experienced any seizures as frequent as before.
Nice.
Since I'm now like 85% free.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
But I just go about my everyday life like most people, because I don't let it stop me from doing anything.
That's determination.
Even when I'm in the mood of trying new things or challenging myself, I don't let it stop me.
So determination, focus, and a willing to live life fully. That's Michelle's message for us on shift today. She suffers with epilepsy. She's had it since she was a child, has had constant seizures, but she knits. She delivers a paper. She does workshop. She works in the community living. She develops skills. She goes to job fairs. She, as she says, doesn't let life stop her. She doesn't allow the dis to affect her ability. the abilities that she have, and that sometimes can be the challenge for us. We become so focused on the dis and forget the ability. The dis is only 3 letters: Ability. That's like 5, Ability 6 or 7. But we get caught up on the 3, the dis, and we let that stop us from using the abilities. So take Michelle's story. Michelle, is there any last word you'd like to leave with the people on Chef Nation, for the people?
No, besides one thing I would like to say is how earlier when I was saying that when I used to feel a seizure, I would go lay down. Well, that's something I would recommend to those who have epilepsy like me, or whatever their disability is, because that's one way that they can improve and demonstrate to those around them, hey, they can control whatever it is that their disability is. Like, that was one way my family and everyone knew that I was able to control my seizures.
Awesome. I'm so
Thank
proud
you
of you,
for having
Michelle.
me on your show.
Thank you, honey. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You're making amazing strides. So, Shift Nation, remember to share, like, subscribe. Go to my website, PalmoniaGordon.com, get the free download, send me an email, leave a comment. If you know anyone that is struggling with epilepsy or any type of seizure, have them watch this video. Maybe they've never even thought that something as simple as taking a nap, resting, can be a big improvement. But that's what's been working for Michelle, and you got a taste of it. So see you next time. Love you. Thank you, Michelle. I'm so proud of you. Bye.